Up, Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Captain Tsubasa Rising Sun chapters 127 through 129. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop, high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a kickin', feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, we're finally freaking here, fam. We are at the semifinal match going up against Spain. I can't wait to see how this is going to be executed compared to some of the other matches we've seen, not just up in this manga, but like up in Blue Lock and Aoashi, which I will be covering soon. God, I love Aoashi. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. So we're starting off at chapter 127. The day of Japan's semifinal has arrived. And this is at Japan, this is in Japan, Shizuoka. There we go. Thank you for coming with me to my regular checkup, Yukari. It's really hot today. What are you talking about? You're my best friend, Sane. It's only natural. Your husband Tsubasa can't be here right now, so I'll take his place until the baby is safely born. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, this chapter is titled Michael's Truth. In this semifinal, aces have gathered in their eyes. Dream or ambition, which is it? All right, Yoichi, let's see what you got. This art looks so fucking fierce. I love Yoichi's art. I was relieved to hear that there was no problems with the results of today's examination, and tonight is the semifinal for Japan. Yeah. Also, if Japan wins and advances to the final, then that day is oh my god, then that day is also the expected date of delivery for Sane's baby. Oh my god, like, this is, the soccer gods have just totally aligned here, I swear. Yeah, but I'm so filled that it wouldn't be strange if it came out any time from now. Oh yeah, well, she's having twins. Well, there are two in here. That's right, they are twin baby boys. Ah, she's having twins. I know that. Sonny, aren't you worried that Tsubasa isn't around after all? Yeah, I'm fine. I would have been worried if I stayed alone in Spain, but I'm not worried because Tsubasa's family, as well as mine and Yukari, will be with me to give birth in Japan. Besides, even if he's really far away, I'm feeling like I'm fighting together with Tsubasa in the Olympics, and it's giving me courage. I will give birth to perfectly healthy babies. Sane. Actually, Yukari, yes, the names of the two baby boys have already been decided. Is that so? Yeah, we decided on them both before Tsubasa went to play in the Olympics. I decided to keep them secret until they were born safely. If I can give birth to them safely, then Yukari, I'll tell you their names first. Ooh, but shouldn't Sane and Tsubasa's parents be first? No, I'll be telling you first, Yukari, because Yukari, you're my best friend. So when I'll be finished giving birth, rush to me first, Yukari. Yeah, got it. Then I'll grab your hand and praise you, Sane, by saying, "Well done." Thank you, Yukari. But it's hot today. At this time of the day, there should be an ice candy stall in the Central Park. So why not take a detour? Right. So back in Barcelona. God, this art looks gorgeous, Yoichi. Huh? It's sold out here too? That can't be right. This morning's issue of Barcelona Sports isn't sold anywhere. Where on earth am I going to find some left? I'm guessing that everyone is looking for this because of today's supplement. Let's see. The what does that say? Oh, the special the special memorandus Mikhail's Mikhail's Truth. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's what I wanted. I'm begging you, old man. Sell me the supplement alone. Sorry, I've saved it for me. I was thinking of reading it carefully during my breaks. Sneaky. That memorandum you wrote seems to be pretty popular. Right? Thank you. Why did you come back to Barcelona? Today is the semifinal between Spain and Japan. Why aren't you over there covering that? Yeah, well, young people are getting better at writing good articles. I think it's better to leave the articles on the national team to them. Moreover, I was able to finish writing the memorandum and hand over the manuscript to Tsubasa. Somehow, I'm feeling like my work in the Olympics is finished. That's so. My workplace was also grateful for my work on this memorandum and told me that I could take paid vacations. I decided to enjoy the rest of the Olympics with you. Aww. It's very unusual for you who's usually living for your work. What? Aren't you happy that I'm home? Not at all. I'm glad. Yay! I see. That's good. After interviewing Mikkel and his surroundings, I once again thought that after all the people are connected, that friends and family are important. Aw, here he is. Ah, La Verdad de Miguel. Chapter 1, Mikkel's birth. Father, it's terrible. Oh, we're going to see the whole thing? Holy shit, no wonder this is 31 pages. Father, it's terrible. A newborn baby was left behind at the church gate. That baby left behind in front of the church on a Christmas night was Mikkel. Oh my God, it was, what? Without any caretaker, found for him, Mikkel would live in his church. Chapter 2, Mikkel's childhood. When he got old enough, Mikkel was introduced to soccer by Father Juanito, who loved soccer. His talent for soccer quickly sprouted. What? I can't catch up. He fully displayed his abilities in the local soccer club. In today's practice, senior students are being punished by Mikkel. No good. Nobody can stop Mikkel. Let's go. He was the talk of the sisters of the monster at church. Michael's talents are not limited to soccer. He is number 1 in studies at school. In his Dude, translators, you are fucking killing me with this. You guys need to proofread. I'm sorry. He is number 1 in his studies at school. He wrote beautiful poems with wonderful sensibilities. He was able to draw very good paintings. He could also play the piano beautifully, and his singing voice was clear like an angel. And Mikhail's voice was belonging to the church's choir. The people who visited the church were so moved that they cried and were entranced every time. Sounds like a son of God to me. Bravo! That's such a wonderful hymn. Mikhail was a child prodigy who was able to do anything, and yet during the life of Father Juanito, but in the end, Mikhail's most abundant talent is at soccer. His paintings, oh my God, his paintings and songs are good, but I guess that Father Juanito is saying that because he's originally a soccer lover. Yep. Yep. I'm sure that, sorry, I'm thinking of 100 Girlfriends when I did that, sorry. Yep. I'm sure that Mikhail could do anything. He should be able to get in he should be able to get in any profession. That's right. After all, Michael is currently an idol for everyone. Yeah, of course. Right now, Mikhail's so cute and cuddly, right? Mikhail's a really popular guy, and it was around that time that I first saw Mikhail play. So go and test your skills, Mikhail. That day, Mikhail was taken by Father Juanito to take the entrance exam for the Barcelona lower team. Yes, Mikhail's play was really overwhelming. Luis Napoli, a longtime director of the Barcelona substructure, said about him, every year, many talented children come to take the entrance test for the Barcelona lower team, and he is a player I thought was great, the number 1 player I've ever seen. Of course, Mikhail's managed to pass Barca's selection test that day. However, his answer was, I'm sorry, I came here to test my soccer skills. I like soccer very much, but I must keep on doing my duty for my God, so I can't become a soccer player. So I'm not going to enter the dormitory where children who want to be soccer players are going. I have no intention of leaving the Church of Montserrat. That day, around the same time, I overheard a conversation between them on the way back. Mikhail, you grew up in a church, so maybe that's your idea now, but it's okay to change your mind in the future. Mikhail, I'm sure that you can be anything in the future. You have a lot of great talent, so you can go the way you like. I'm sure that the sisters would recommend you to succeed me as a father of the Montserrat Church, but you are not tied to that. In the future, it's okay to spread the wings on your back called talent and fly anywhere. Yes, I understand. Okay, now we're at the Madrid Camel Golf and Sports Resort. I wonder if we're going to be seeing this throughout 120. I'm talking about the memorandum throughout 128 and 129 as well. I wonder. Okay, is everyone ready to leave? Make sure you don't forget anything. If you forgot something, as long as you loaded it in the bus, then it's okay. All right, we support members are. All right, we support. Wait. Okay, all right, we support members are getting on the minibus behind. Yeah, so let's head to the decisive battle. Yeah, let's go. Looks like police motorcycles and police cars will lead the way to the venue as well. Too, they're getting a motorcade. That's bomb. Great, it's like we're VIPs. Somehow it really feels like we're playing a huge tournament. Yeah. Spain national team lodging hotel. All right, everyone is ready to leave. Oh, here are the players. Do your best today, Spain national team. We're hoping for the gold medal. Mikel, you must win. We're counting on you today. Wow, there's so many people in front of the hotel today. There's a huge number of supporters today. It feels like they are expecting a lot from us. Mikel, we've read Mikel's truth that was published today. Do your best, Mikel. We are rooting for your life. Mikel's Truth was released this morning. It seems that it's selling very fast all over Spain. Yeah. Please watch over me from the sky today as well, Bishop Juanito. Aww. This is my path now. I took the path of soccer. Um, Speaking of which, your children will be born soon, Tsubasa. Yeah. When I called from the hotel this morning, Yukari told me that she was also going to the hospital for the regular checkup. I see. They're safe with Yukari. Unlike me, she's a reliable person. Yeah, I must thank her for always being with Sane. However, I didn't think that Tsubasa, who was a little runt, would become a dad before anyone else. You know what? I ain't surprised by Tsubasa becoming a dad before anyone else. But I'm not the first. Eh? Ah, I see. Igawa. Indeed, Igawa already has a big child. Oh, that's right, Ishizaki. But I'm really sad when I think that my fatherly figure can't be shown to my daughter, who's being cared for in Japan because of this injury. Aww. So I'm begging you guys, at least I want to bring a medal back to my daughter. Oh, that's right. So Tsubasa will be the second. Please win today's match. Then make sure you get more than a silver medal. Yeah, leave it to us. God, do it. Do it for the kids. Everyone in Japan, we are currently flying over Madrid and Spain. In this helicopter, we are right above the Santiago Bernabeu home stadium of our Madrid and La Liga. Madrid Olympics men's soccer semifinals. The fateful battle between Japan and Spain is going to start in 3 hours. Oh God! However, the area around the stadium is already crowded with many people. It's a scenery clearly showing how much attention is being given to this match. Vortex of fever and throbbing hopes. Lots of throbbing hope, apparently. All right, so we are getting to chapter 128, which is titled The Montserrat Tragedy. Oh, yes, we are definitely getting all of Mikel's Truth up in here. Barcelona. Reactions to the memorandum keep on growing. No! I was a bit surprised to hear that Gambino came back from Madrid. Louise, I've read it right away. Okay, translators, you really need to proofread because there is spelling errors here. I've read it right away. I was happy that you wrote a bit about me. Yeah, but you always interviewed me well, finely and politely. No, thank you, Louise. Do you have lunch here with your wife today? Wait. Did you have lunch here with your wife today? Yeah, and while we were at it, I was thinking of enjoying the Spain versus Japan match on the large screen of this restaurant. I see. After writing this voluminous memorandum, I took a break from work. Yeah, I get it. But what surprised me the most was when I read... Dude, this is driving me nuts. When I read this, was the third chapter, the tragedy of the Montserrat soccer field. I didn't know that there was such an accident. Back in Montserrat, here we go. As that priest said, the feelings of that boy Mikel may change someday. The day may come when he may change his mind and want to become a pro soccer player. With that in mind, I kept on interviewing Mikel. I went to the Montserrat soccer field during my free time, watching over his growth. That was actually pretty smart. Because if he wanted to be a pro soccer player, he'd definitely become a tremendous player in the future. I was sure of it. Mr. Gambino, you came to see me again. Yeah, so did you change your mind about becoming a pro soccer player? Tell me whenever you feel like it. I'll talk to Barcelona so you can join them. Ha! Sorry, I haven't changed my mind yet. Even in the upper grades of elementary school, Michael already had a solid body. He didn't have just his characteristic softball touch. The speed of his technique and the strength of his shots were steadily increasing. He's more and more becoming a good player. At that time, he also found a good partner called Raphael. Yay! Hooray, Mikel! Yeah! It wasn't just Mikel's individual technique. He was often scored goals from combinations between them. Oh, we have a golden combi here. Nice pass, Raphael. Looks like Mikel found a good partner. However, a tragedy suddenly occurred. Chapter 3, The Tragedy of the Montserrat Soccer Field. This is the testimony of Saul involved in this tragedy and who is currently a representative of Spain for the current Paralympics. Oh, Paralympics implying soccer. Oh, God, it sounds bad already. I was really desperate at that time. Um, let's see. Michaela was playing to the soccer team of the Monstrat, and us who were playing for the soccer team of Manresa, which is right next to it, played against each other many times in practice matches. But we were always severely losing to Michael's team, or rather by Michael alone. It was so frustrating, and I just kept on marking Michael that day. But as if I was being made fun of, Michael kept on getting past me and scored every time he shot. Seriously, pro free. God damn. I was growing more and more frustrated, and I was desperately getting my teeth more and more into Mikel, metaphorically speaking. And at some point, against a loose ball in front of my own goal, I was falling, and on the spur of the moment, I forcibly tried to clear it with my head. Oh no! Diving into Mikel's left leg, who was shooting. Oh no, oh no, it all happened in an instant, and the last thing I saw in this world were a soccer ball and Mikel's spikes. Oh no! Oh no! The match is canceled right now! Hurry, an ambulance, quickly! Saul! Saul! I could hear the voice of my parents saying my name, but could not see their faces. I could never see my parents' faces again. Saul! That is heartbreaking! Oh. Since then, Mikel and Saul never appeared again on the Monstrat soccer field. Far from changing his mind, Mikel has, in the wake of his accident, stopped soccer and withdrew to the Monstrat church. I heard that he hasn't been able to go to the outside world for a long time. The cross that Mikel was carrying on his back was way too heavy for a young child. But from the helicopter I could see two large buses heading to the stadium. The two buses are probably carrying the players and are led by a police car. They're going to arrive to the stadium at approximately the same time. Hey, Misaki, look, that flag is... Yeah, Misaki, we've come all the way from, wait, Kuchikuri and Chiba to cheer for you. Do your best, Misaki. Yay! The Misaki squad, right, Keys? Yeah. That's everyone from Kuchikuri Football Club when I was in 5th grade. They've made matching shirts and a big flag that are standing out, which is says, do your best, Misaki Taro. Yes! Misaki! They're from Nishihime, Mitsuru and Kazuo. Mitsuki, do you remember us from the Japanese school in France? Oh my god, Misaki, yes! Japanese school in France? Everyone from when I was in France. Brother, Yoshiko, Mom, to support me, everyone rushed here. So sweet! You're so popular, Misaki. Yes. Yes, he is. Today we'll win for sure and win to meet everyone's expectations. Right, Kitty? Yeah. I hear you, kitties. I know what you want. Okay, let's see. Bishop Juanito, I'm going on this road now. Coach, can I look? Oh my God, Coach, can I look at the pitch and stands for a bit before the meeting in the locker room? Yeah. Yeah, keys. Keys. The dark days have continued since the day I quit soccer. It was natural because I've changed the life of Saul in an instant. My soccer has hurt him and his family deeply. My soccer has robbed Saul of his eyesight, so all the sisters in the church have always kindly comforted me, telling me that it wasn't my fault, but among them, my body, my left leg is possessed by the devil. That's what... What the fuck? Hold up. My body, my left leg is possessed by the devil. That's what his sister said, and she tried to wash my left leg with holy water. Stop doing that. Thank God the father is just like, dude, you're being stupid. Father, is my left leg really possessed by the devil? My soccer is evil? That isn't it, Mikel. You're not the devil. Did you play at that time trying to hurt Saul and take his eyes off? No. Yeah, that isn't it. So you are not the devil, and soccer is by no means an evil sport. Of course, on a soccer ground, sometimes big accidents can occur, but soccer is not an evil sport. It's loved by many people all over the world. It's loved by many people. Oh, people all over the world are crazy about it. That's like... Exactly, because you see this shit with like serious injuries, like in football, whether it's NFL or soccer, baseball, hockey, and then people like want to make it. I know people want to make it safer, and you can make it safer and not make it sarcastable. Yeah, you can. Accidents do happen, sure, but like some of these fucking penalties in the NFL are just like, It's ridiculous. I don't know if for sure if it's gotten that bad, and I don't think it's gotten that bad in soccer. You guys can tell me in the comment section, but God, it's gotten really bad in NFL. Oh my God. Oh, people get energy, motivation, and courage from soccer. And not just that, soccer is a wonderful sport that enriches people's hearts. Most sports are. I would say the majority of sports, or if not all sports, will do that. I want to go back to this. People get energy, motivation, and courage from soccer. And not just that, soccer is a wonderful sport that enriches people's hearts. You could make the argument for almost any sport that that's what it does too. It does, not just for, the audience and the fans, but also for the players too. It really does. That's why I love soccer. Father, the most supportive for me at that time was father. When look, I want to point this out as well. Notice that it's the father that is the most supportive. Notice that. It ain't the sisters. The sisters, nah, it's the father. And that's another reason why a lot of people a lot of the players love sports so much, especially those that don't have a father, because the coaches to them are like that father figure that give them structure, and they need that in their lives. Or shit, not even those that don't have fathers, just in general, to have that brotherhood, to have that father figure. It's just a very important time in a young boy's life, or a young girl's life too, depending again with female sports. But like, I just see this, and I just see that I love that that we're getting like a stark difference here between the nuns and the father. I like this a lot. Even that sister who told you that you were possessed by the devil was not malicious, which is true. She's just being a dumbass. But naturally, everyone around you, Mikkel, is worried about you. So even if it's difficult to try to laugh, you're like an angel for everyone. So not for your sake, but for everyone's sake. If you smile, everyone will be relieved. No matter how much time is passing, your deeply wounded heart may never be healed. It doesn't matter if you have a sad face when you're alone, but still try to laugh in front of everyone. For those around you who are worried about you, this is a great power that you have that can cure people. Father, but here's the thing though. Yeah, you could be sad when you're alone, but I would also say that you should allow yourself to be sad and, confide in someone that's really close to you. Like, for example, the father. God. Following the father's advice, I tried to show a happy face in front of everyone as much as possible. As a result, everyone around me started to get relieved, so I kept on doing it. While doing so, I gradually felt that my heart became lighter than before. I ate everything today. My appetite returned. I was able to sleep deeply and could live a normal life like everyone else. And then I wanted to kick the ball. I wanted to kick in the ball. Soccer is not an evil sport, but I couldn't go back to the ground where everyone was. All on my own, alone in the mountains of Montserrat, I started to kick a soccer ball. Soon the stadium will be overcrowded. Soccer fans from all over the world will observe this match. I was raised by Father Juanito. People all over the world are crazy about seeing me here today. To everyone watching this match, a soccer that has given me energy, motivation, and courage. That is the kind of soccer I want to show. So please watch. Over me today. A secret oath to the benefactor. I understand what he's saying. Like, if it weren't for soccer, he wouldn't have been able to get the courage to face himself, because that's why he was really up alone in the mountains for a minute, because he needed to face himself and overcome this wall that he created because of soccer, or because of that accident that blinded his friend. So I really do like what we're getting here. This is actually pretty powerful. Mikkel's story is really, really powerful, and you don't have to be a Christian to get it. I'm a Jew and I could see it. Chapter 129 is titled Sworn Friend Raphael. This soccer ball has cleansed my heart. Let's see. His back is speaking of his past. Mikkel, the meeting is starting. Let's go back to the locker room. Yeah, thank you, Raphael. I'm glad that Raphael is here on the team with him. Yes. Thank you, Raphael. I don't know. I don't think I would have returned to the road of soccer, if it weren't for you. So thank you, Raphael. At Mikhail's Truth, Chapter 4, Sworn Friend Raphael. See, having a bro does this. I know that, and I hope that we don't have this in the Tsubasa Phantom. I really am praying to gods that we don't. If we do, it is what it is. But problem is that right now in society, especially in this culture war that we're in, it's fucking stupid. A lot of people, at least in the West, they are thinking they don't believe in broship anymore. They don't see bromances and broships, and brotherhood and all that. This is an example of a broship. Like most people would be saying that that this is a ship, that this is like this is beyond broship, that this is yaoi, that this is homo, and this is gay. No, 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 this is not. This is broship. Until the writing tells me otherwise, this is broship. When telling the truth about Mikhail, we can't help but talk about this person. In this chapter, we'll come in contact with Mikhail's sworn friend Raphael using his own words. Mikhail and Saul left the Monstrat soccer field, but I kept on playing soccer. For their sake, who couldn't play because of an unfortunate accident, I kept on doing my best at soccer. I vowed to practice harder than ever to make sure to become a pro soccer player. 1 year after that accident, due to my father's work, our family moved to Barcelona. I'm telling you, the football gods, man, the soccer gods, man. Although I didn't pass the selection test of Barcelona's lower team, I was able to join the lower team of Espanyol, which is also based in Barcelona. At the age of 18, I was able to get my long-awaited pro contract. Yay! After a while, I headed to the Monstrat to give this news to Mikhail. I see. Congratulations, Raphael. Your dream has come true. Yeah, thank you, Mikhail. Let's see. But the truth is that you were far more talented at soccer. What are you saying? You've been good at soccer ever since you were little. Also, you became a pro soccer player, not only thanks to talent, but thanks to hard work. Thank you. I'm glad you're saying that. But Mikhail, I was able to do it, so you could still make it. If you're starting now, then you could become a pro soccer player. It's been a long time since then, but do you still care about that? About Saul? That was a while after the accident when Mikhail was finally smiling again. Hey, Mikhail, come back. Let's play soccer together again. That's impossible, Raphael. I robbed soccer from Saul. I can't play soccer ever again unless Saul is forgiving me. So if Saul is forgiving you, is forgiving you. I feel like it should be if Saul forgives you. God damn it. Damn it. So if Saul forgives you, you'll be able to play soccer again? Eh? Ah, that's right. Eh? I wonder why I didn't realize yet. I haven't apologized. How did you? I didn't realize it yet. I haven't apologized to Saul. You haven't apologized to Saul yet, like after all this time? Oh my God. Eh? I will talk to the Reverend Father. I should consult him if I want to go to Saul's house. Then I'll go too. Eh? If you apologize for that accident, I'll go apologize too. Because at that time, I was the one who sent the ball to that space in front of the opponent's goal, and I'm responsible for that accident. Yeah, Keys! You hear that? Raphael's taking responsibility. Come here. Come here, Keys. Come here, Keys. You should see this too. Let's see where we at. But I'm glad that Raphael is owning up to this and not just flat out blaming Mikhail, because that not only takes weight off Mikhail's shoulders and off his back, but he's actually also right too. It kind of is. It's both of their faults in a way, and it's also technically Saul's fault because he decided to go head first and do a head thing instead of doing a slider and possibly fucking up his leg instead. I know but here's the thing though. If Mikhail would have fucked up Saul's like leg or his arm or whatever, or his back instead, would Mikhail be playing soccer? Yeah, I think so. I think he would, feel like shit about it for a minute, but I think and maybe I think because Saul would still be able to play soccer, and he wasn't like completely robbed from his family. The sight he was robbed from, like seeing his family and seeing the world. Nah, yeah, I think it would be different. I think it would be a little bit different. I don't think he would be as like, he wouldn't be as harsh on himself. But anyway, Mikhail, Raphael, and Father Juanito. But I will say this though, I love that Saul because we saw him in 128. You know, we saw him in the Paralympics. Playing blind soccer. So that's what I think is great about Saul. Is Saul's just like, dude, I may be blind, but it's not stopping me. So what's stopping you from playing? I hope he says that. Mikhail, Raphael, and Father Juanito visited Saul's house in Reza, a town next to Montserrat. I heard later that Father Juanito had visited Saul's house many times to apologize to his parents in place of Mikhail. Aw. However, it looks like Saul's parents were stubbornly unwilling to accept the apology. Can you blame them? Father Juanito made several visits to Saul's house. However, this time Saul's family had already moved out of the city. Oh no! Saul's family had set out on a journey to a new land, abandoning the city and the abominable memories they had. Saul's family disappeared from the city quietly without telling anyone around them where they went. Mikhail and Raphael were not able to meet Saul again. Let's go home. That's right. And right now I'm on the path that I was originally aiming for. Father Juanito hasn't been feeling very well lately. I am more and more taking his place. Thank you for visiting me today, Raphael. This is my road. I'm going back to the church now. Mikhail, but this time I knew. I knew because I asked the sisters of the church before. Here. Even though we couldn't come back to the soccer ground, Mikhail was secretly kicking the soccer ball in the mountains behind Montserrat. I knew that he kept on training himself on his own ever since then, and I knew that Mikhail's road to soccer wasn't completely closed. Let's see. Hey, have you? Now we're at the Olympic Media Center inside the Santiago Bernabeu, the Press Media Center. Hey, have you read it yet? Oh, Mikhail's Truth. I managed to get it this morning. I can somehow speak English, but I don't know Spanish. I thought about that. Oh God! I thought about that, and this morning I had my fluent acquaintances translate it in a hurry from Spanish to Japanese. Nice! If you'd like to have some copies of it, help yourself. Really? This will help. Well, in that case, give me one too. I've already finished reading it. You all should definitely read this before today's game. For me, the episode with Raphael, who's Mikhail's childhood friend and is forming a combination with him in Numancia and the Spanish Olympic national team, was very interesting. Although I got a pro contract, my main battlefield in Espanol B were mainly the games of La Liga's third division. That year, I finished the season without being called to the first division of La Liga by the Espanol top team. In my second year as a pro, I was rented to Sabadell, which was also in Catalonia, and was playing in the second division of the Liga. Yes, in this new environment, I'll do my best. I made strenuous efforts as a regular of that team with the clear objective of being promoted to the first division of the Liga. But in the end, Sabadell was not promoted to the first division, but was able to remain in the second division. Even so, Numancia, who also played in the second division of the Liga this year and was promoted to the first division, became interested in my play and invited me to play in the first division of the Liga together in the next season. And I was fully transferred to Numancia next season. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! At last, playing in the first division. Spain, Castell y Leon. Sorry, if I'm butchering the Spanish, I am really sorry. I'm doing my best. As a member of Numancia, I will live in the city from now on. I made my long-awaited debut in the first division of the Liga this year. Numancia isn't a so-called big club like Barcelona or Madrid. Their goal this season was only to remain in the first division. Still, I fought hard with this team. Aw, Kitty, you're so cute. My plays were appreciated, and I was selected as a Spanish Olympic national team player. Me, an Olympic representative candidate? Well done, Raphael. Congrats. My soccer life was fulfilling. Spain Olympic national player. Raphael is doing his best for my sake. Father Juanito left a word for me before passing away the other day. Mikhail, you should go on the road that you like. Raphael, do you have some free time during your practice break? I'm free, manager. In that case, you can go out with the team for the community contribution activities. Community contribution activities? Kitty, you want to do some charity work? Yeah, you haven't been invited so far because you've been busy being selected as an Olympic player. Our team is active in the community contribution activities. Kitty, what are you doing? Are you going to contribute to the community? I think that's what he's doing. We volunteer on practice off days to clean up the city, visit elementary schools to open soccer classes, interact with the elderly at retirement homes, and other activities rooted in the community. That's pretty cool. Eh? I get it. In that case, please let me join. Here's a file that summarizes the activities we've done so far. Maybe you'd like to look at it. Yes, thank you very much. I see. You want to be a more beloved club by interacting with the locals in this way. Kind of. Here's a city cleaning activity. Here, a visit to an elementary school. Here's a commemorative photo taken in a retirement home. Oh, this was about 10 years ago. It's a group photo taken when we visited a school for the blind in the city. There's Saul! Every year the team is visiting the school. What's the matter, Raphael? You aren't looking well. Manager, can you tell me the address of the school for the blind? Yeah, but are you okay, Raphael? You're trembling. I think it's just God's will. I ran to this blind school after the team practice. This archive photo definitely showed Saul as a child wearing the uniform of Manresa's soccer team. I'm Raphael, a soccer player in Numancia. Please tell me the whereabouts of a student named Saul who attended this school. He's the same age as me, and he definitely attended this school before. However, they told me they couldn't reveal any personal information to anyone. But seeing the reaction of the two school officials, they definitely knew about Saul. They were only pretending. That was definitely Saul in this picture, and if my intuition is correct, is still in this city. Yes, he is. Well, I was thinking about it for a long time in front of the school for the blind. A boy holding a sounding soccer ball with a white sheet came with a white sheet on it came out of the school. He seemed accustomed to this path and disappeared into a warehouse on the lot next to the school. I followed him, and when I looked into the warehouse, there was a futsal court with artificial turf all over it. But there's a fence along the futsal sign lines. This is blind soccer? Yeah! After a while, players wearing eye masks gathered on the court and started practicing blind soccer. I instinctively wondered if Saul was here, and before I noticed, I was screaming, "Is Saul here? Is there a Saul who lived in Manresa next to Montserrat in Catalonia?" Here. That Saul is me. You are... Yes, that's Saul! Fated reunion. Oh my God. So next chapter, we're going to see this reunion. So his truth ain't over yet. We haven't seen the full truth of Mikhail just yet. I really do like that we're getting this, we're actually seeing what's in the memorandum. I like this a lot. I think that's very important before this game to see who Mikhail really is, where he comes from, and all of that. But I think not only that, but I think it's going to really explain how his soccer is. And yeah, remember when we saw those angel wings and shit when Mikhail was playing? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Anyway, I really do like these chapters. I like the direction we're going in. This is really heartbreaking stuff. And I'm glad that I'm only having to cover 3 chapters instead of like 10. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Tsubasa content, there's a way you could do that. There are a few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.